welcome back to the VegInspired kitchen. Today I'm gonna make for you a really yummy broccoli slaw salad. We're gonna use whole veggies, but you could easily use the broccoli slaw mix at the grocery store, and then we're gonna whip up a quick dressing that's going to be really fun and tasty. So sit back and enjoy this video. So the first thing I'm gonna do is get my broccoli prepped. Now I'm just gonna cut it into bigger chunks because I am gonna put it right through the food processor shredder attachment. The next thing, so now I have a stem, a broccoli stalk. And in a lot of your store-bought broccoli slaw, you're going to get mostly stem. It's gonna be stems. You're not gonna get a lot of the florets. So if you like how this looks and really want the florets, you probably wanna make your broccoli slaw from scratch like I'm doing today. But if you're more about just the texture and you want the texture of it, you could do the stalks. Or if you're looking for a way to use your stalks, you simply trim off this hard, sharp edges with the weird stems, and then you're left with a nice soft stick that we're gonna throw through the shredder attachment on our food processor. These just need to be small enough to fit through there. So we're doing about 2 smalls. It's about a pound of broccoli that I'm gonna use for this recipe. So again, if you are, looking to see how much it is, it's about a pound, which is about what the broccoli slaw is at the grocery store if you buy it store-bought. It's about 16 ounces. So just trimming this off. Like I said, we're just cutting off the hard, rough, cruciferous edge and revealing a nice tender inside of the broccoli stalk. Oops. So there's our broccoli. I'm also going to do a couple of carrots. Now I love carrots, so this might be a little carrot heavy for what you might be interested in. You could do 1 carrot. If you buy the pre-cut bagged broccoli slaw, it'll already have carrots in it. If you're like me and you love carrots, add more carrots. If you don't love carrots, you could add bell pepper or cabbage would be good in this. You could do some cauliflower if you're looking to really eat more cruciferous. You could thinly shred some kale. So if you have some kale, you could do kale ribbons. So once you get this dressing, once you make up this dressing, you'll see that it can work with any vegetables. Okay, so we're going to make the base of the salad, which is the broccoli and the carrots. I'm gonna use my shredder attachment on my food processor, which means I can put this in. Then we'll do the carrots. So in here we have our shredded broccoli and carrots. So it's a nice, pretty, colorful, kind of confetti looking salad so far. To that, we're going to add 1/4 cup of raisins and 1 can of chickpeas that has been drained and rinsed. Now, we're gonna make our amazing dressing, and this dressing has a secret ingredient, squash. If you watched last week's video where I cooked with Dina from Dina's Vegan Deli and Desserts, she let me in on a little secret that you can use squash as a thickener in your salad dressings. So I'm gonna use it was about a small, I would say a medium size, normal size squash. So I'm gonna use the whole thing. It's gonna go in our blender. You do have to use a blender for this. And then we're gonna add in the juice of 1 lemon. We're going to add in about a tablespoon of raisins. This is gonna act as our sweetener. 2 tablespoons of tahini. Now I'm using our favorite tahini, the Soam tahini. Our partners at Soam always keep us stocked on our tahini and we love it. We're also going to add two tablespoons of Dijon mustard. And then to balance out the recipe, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of white wine vinegar. And then we'll blend all this up. Okay, so now I'm just gonna disperse this ingredients a little bit through here. Whoops. We're gonna add this dressing. This is a super creamy coleslaw dressing for our broccoli slaw. You guys, watch this come together. As you stir, you have a thick, creamy dressing, no oil, no cashews. You have some tahini, but I bet if you didn't want the tahini, you could throw in a few tablespoons of chickpeas. I'm gonna stir it well, coating all of the veggies with that creamy, delicious dressing. Look, if you are a salt eater, you may need to salt and pepper this to taste at the table. Wow. The creaminess of that dressing and the vinegar and the lemon and the Dijon really come together to kind of add this tastiness to your broccoli. It's just a delightful salad. I think it's something that you could serve, you know, alongside a baked potato. I'm gonna eat it alongside my rice for lunch. You could make a bed of greens and put a scoop of this on it and use it. It's probably not enough for a dressing for your salad, but it might be. So yeah, easy. I mean, that didn't take us very long, maybe about 15 minutes to throw together. It does dirty a lot of dishes, right? This is not a one pot, right? We have the food processor, we have the blender, we have the bowl, but in my opinion, it's worth it. This is probably, for us in our house, this is probably about 4 servings. So we'd have it today, we'll have it tomorrow, or we might have it for lunch and dinner. It's also a good snack. You know, you could portion this out into some snack size containers or snack portions. But it's whole foods, plant-based, really easy, really tasty. And that's the kind of recipes we want to bring to you. So thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna get this cleaned up, this mess cleaned up. And I have a call with my Successfully Plant-Based members today, which is one of my favorite things about my days is when I get to meet with them. So if you're interested in learning more about how you can meet with me and our community, you can comment success in the comments and I'll send you more information about our program. We meet at least once a week and we meal plan, we do share recipes, and really I help guide our clients and our members into living their plant-based way successfully. So until next time, eat more plants, live veg inspired, and have a great day.